The sun feels gentle and reliable, but beneath its calm surface lies immense, unpredictable power. Sometimes, tangled magnetic energy on its surface snaps, releasing a burst of radiation, a solar flare. If strong enough, it can launch a coronal mass ejection, or CME, a cloud of charged particles racing toward Earth. Most flares are harmless, but occasionally the sun unleashes storms so powerful they can overwhelm our planet's magnetic shield. These rare events threaten our technology-driven world in ways we're only beginning to understand. The sun is both our life-giver and a wild force of nature, capable of surprising us at any moment. The real question isn't if a major solar storm will strike again, but when. In 1859, astronomer Richard Carrington witnessed a massive solar flare, the largest ever recorded. Hours later, a storm of charged particles hit Earth, lighting up skies worldwide with auroras seen as far as Cuba and Hawaii. Telegraph systems, the era's cutting-edge technology, went haywire. Operators were shocked, papers caught fire, and messages traveled without batteries. The Carrington Event exposed how even simple technology could be crippled by the sun's fury. Back then, it was a curiosity. Today it's a warning. If a storm like that struck now, with our dependence on electricity and digital networks, the consequences would be catastrophic. The Carrington Event is a stark reminder. Our technology is vulnerable to the sun's unpredictable outbursts. What would happen if it happened again? Fast forward to today, our world runs on electricity and digital information. A solar storm like the Carrington Event would devastate power grids, destroying transformers that take months or years to replace. Massive blackouts would last weeks or longer, cutting off lights, water, refrigeration, and communication. The internet would vanish, phones would die, and GPS would fail. Planes would be grounded, supply chains would collapse, and hospitals would struggle to operate. Our daily lives would grind to a halt, revealing just how fragile our interconnected systems really are. The modern world is efficient, but that efficiency comes with vulnerability. One solar storm could bring it all crashing down. Imagine waking up to a silent world. No phones, no internet, no news. Without electricity, water treatment and sewage systems fail, food spoils, and supermarket shelves empty within days. Panic and confusion would spread as people lose access to information and basic necessities. Most of us lack the survival skills our ancestors had. We rely on technology for everything. Emergency services would be overwhelmed, governments unable to coordinate, and the economy would freeze. Society would be thrust back to a pre-industrial state, but with billions unprepared for such a life. The struggle for food, water, and safety would become immediate and personal. Restarting civilization would be a monumental challenge. Scientists agree, a major solar event is inevitable. We might get a day's warning, but that's not enough to shield our infrastructure. Preparation means learning basic survival skills, purifying water, storing non-perishable food, and having non-electric ways to cook. Keep emergency kits, radios, and consider small solar chargers for essentials. Learn to communicate without the internet. Ham radios can be invaluable. Being ready isn't panic, it's responsible living on a planet orbiting a volatile star. The sun will surprise us again. Let's be ready to weather the storm.